Does the bike talk to you?
Yes, the bike talks with me. Every single corner, braking the bike and then turning into the corner, feeling where the limit of the tire as well as the bike. You don't want to let go of the throttle. Still, you'll be punching out of the corner, and the rear slides, you'll still fiddle with the bike. We are pushing a million bolts and nuts sorted together with the tire and then with liters of fuel. Always maximum on adrenaline and maximum on limit is what I love about racing.
Good morning. Welcome to round 1 here in Madras.
Welcome to MIC.
So for the first time after 3 years, we are not at the Curry Motor Speedway, and we happen to be in Chennai at the Madras International Circuit. So this is absolutely new terrain for the GTR 650, for the GT Cup and for the racers themselves.
When you heard that the first round is not happening at Curry but at MIC, what was your thought?
Oh, fuck. We are packed.
What difference ever? You know, like bigger, longer, and we need much more speed.
I was seeing it in a positive way, where this is a bigger track. And for a 650cc, a bigger track is more easier to handle because more free-flowing curves.
You have to get used to the track first, then used to the bike. So we have to do all over again what we did in Curry.
So the Royal Enfield Continental GT Cup will have 8 races this year, out of which 2 of these races will be conducted in round 1. And the remainder of the 6 races will be spread out equally between round 2 and round 3.
I'm running, 10th?
Practice is only about finding the right setup, and that's what I'm focusing on. I'm trying different setups, which probably might get me a good lap time. One place where most of the amateurs lack is late braking. And this is one advantage that the pros take. They just overtake us and do crazy braking in front of us.
I'm following their lines, you know, like after following their line, I think now I'm quite faster, because yesterday my time lapse was horrible, and then today I've improved, like 13 seconds improved.
And what helped you shave off those 13 seconds?
Pro riders line.
Welcome back, champion.
Thank you.
You were the champion. Why are you back here? What do you expect out of this season?
Well, they've put a tagline to my return as the defending champion, so it's the most challenging championship in the country.
Abhishek is currently doing around 159, 158, it's consistent, and we are lagging somewhere at 2 minutes, which is 2 seconds off, is not good.
So we're trying to find that real micro level of setup which will help us push and feel a lot more comfortable.
All the amateurs and pros are become teammates. My teammate is Madhusudan, and he initially on the first session started somewhere at 2 minutes 30 seconds or something. The last session he has improved somewhere around 20 seconds. We both are working together well, and it's actually feeling also happy that he's also improving together. Riding with pros, I've learned many things like lines, फिर वो लोग का pace, कहाँ में throttle लेना है, where should I brake.
And since we have a good lineup, you know, amateurs and pros, so they can directly talk to the pros, and if he can communicate slightly what is happening, a pro can understand, okay, this is his problem because he's riding the same bike.
You know, in the pit exit, everyone lined up like a herd. Right from get go, we were
sending it.
The qualifying started well for me, honestly. I felt like I was getting the pace in. I finished at P6 right now. Second is better, I'll get to copy his slide.
It went really well. First ever time in my life, qualifying has gone the way I wanted it to go.
The huge ego check for me, North Zone selections, I see my name on the first list. And here I'm seeing my name last.
It was a struggle, but then my flying lap, I really don't know. I became a robot, so there is no space to relax or think about other stuffs. Two weeks back, I had a bad crash in the same track. My ankle was swollen. I started walking 4 days back. Till that swelling, you can see my ankle is full of black color. It looks like elephant's foot. I just removed that grip bandage, started walking, did some exercise and came back.
2 hours later, am I going to see you on the podium?
Yeah. I'll be limping on the podium, but still I'll be on the podium.
Well done, that's the spirit.
One might wonder whether amateurs will be good at racecraft. One thing is doing fast laps and qualifying, but when you're in a race, you have to implement racecraft. That's another ball game altogether.
Trying to stay calm, but the whole build-up is really growing on me now.
I'm nervous because this is the worst race for us.
Is it a pointless question to ask if there are any nerves?
Nerves, huh? No, not at all.
This was the first time on this track where after the warm-up lap, I had to go search for the grid position as well. I had no idea where it was. Thankfully, in the previous exercise, they had told us, okay, after you stop there, what's going to happen, what board are they going to show, then how are the lights going to happen, what's going to happen with the flag. So it was all okay, check, 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 check. And I knew that this is basically what I had to do next. We started the race and we all bunched up at C1 itself.
His shot was pretty good. Almost got away, but then I didn't make a move because I knew he had a good pace.
From the first lap, I was in the front bunch. I knew one thing, to ride this bike on the limit. Every single lap I was doing the same, was very cautious not to crash.
I was gaining a position or two in the crowd. And there was a fast corner where in front of me it was Johnson. And then I tried to overtake him. I got really close. I had to do too much of braking in the corner and my friend just washed out.
Very good start, and I exited the bowl, the sweeping right onto the back straight, and she jumped like crazy, and I thought maybe I hit a bump, so I didn't lose the throttle, I was still flat out. But I did understand when I was climbing the bridge that there is a flat tire.
We had this amazing dogfight between Jagdish, Navneet and Kayan.
After 3 laps was done, Kayan overtook me and then I was like, shit, okay. It's now or never. Last lap was intense battle. It was like body to body. Kayan overtook me last corner, ran slightly wide. I took an advantage of it, so finished P3. It's a win for me. It's not a second. Personally, I would take this as a win.
P2, we have Navneet Kumar.
Was this without painkillers? Without painkillers, yeah.
Anish Shetty.
It's good to be coming back for a full season and starting with the win. Let's hope this continues for the rest of the season.
Here are your winners for the amateur category. And in the first place, we have Yogesh.
It was an amazing race. I got first position. Second, but still happy, sir. Not fast, but still happy.
Proud moment of the first match, first podium.
Good thing is that I got to race. Of course, bad thing is I was racing last. But luckily I wasn't in the last position when I finished the race. So at least I can say that at least I wasn't last in the end.
So Abhishek Vasudev had a tire puncture. So I didn't know that he had a tire puncture. And he raised his hand asking me to slow down. I thought the race was over and I slowed down. And I let 3 people just go past me. And I lost the podium yesterday. I was like, my God, what did I do?
You don't decide what you have to do looking at other riders. You always have to respect the flags because that is something which we have to always go with.
So Abhishek was the culprit.
He was not the culprit, it was my misunderstanding.
He was.
After the crash, I could not believe that I crashed. I had a dream that, I would be standing in the podium today. The expectations were also really high. My family was here.
I was unaware, but I was asking people around if he's okay. Nobody was telling me what was happening.
I did come back in, and the first thing I wanted to do was go meet my family so that, I could tell them that I am okay. Today, it was excitement that I could see in their eyes. So I was scared that maybe tomorrow will it be fear that I would see in their eyes.
I would love to see him on the podium, but I would rather see him alive and safe and, without any injuries. That's number one. And then, of course, I would love to see him on the podium.
My parents first, they don't allow me for all this race. Bike चलाने घर में एक पाप जैसा है for me. तो गाली तो हर रोज सुनता रहा बाइक चलाने का.
गाली देने का काम तो मेरा है. मेरे तरफ से गाली खाता है, माई का तरफ से, माँ का तरफ से नहीं खाता. एक्सीडेंट होगा डर है, मोटरसाइकिल में कोई जगह में गिरेगा, हाथ टूटेगा, पाँव टूटेगा. ये तो बहुत दिन से उसको हम बोल रहा है, समझा रहा है.
I told my father कि अगर बाइक में हम सीख रहे हैं तो बाइक में एक बार ट्राई करने दो. So now he said okay go.
ये खुशी तो है, लेकिन थोड़ा ठुक होता है इधर में, डर है. वो अपना जो करने को दिल है उसको तो मना करके भी फायदा नहीं.
आज तक आसाम से कोई पोडियम उठाई नहीं जीटी कप में. I'm the only one. Now my father is very happy. जब कोई बाहर से घर में आता है, my father used to be like, see, it's my son's trophy. जो भी रिश्तेदार वो लोग को बस वो वीडियो दिखाता है. So yeah, I've seen him, he's happy.
Hot morning, race is on, temperature is high.
Somewhere unseen.
So today is the second race of round 1. I'll be trying to stay closer with the group today, for sure.
After yesterday's crash, basically I kind of have a hairline crack here, so it's all swollen up. I'm unable to hold the motorcycle.
Yesterday pros crashed, so they would be starting behind from the grid. So they will be fast, so they'll catch up. So it shouldn't mess up with our riding, right? I should concentrate on them as well as the Joring.
Race 2, I start from the back of the grid. And I think we should put some GoPros on because it's going to be one hell of a fucking race for sure.
Let's start. What are you expecting? Jagdish Nagraj leads the Seva.
Navneet was, I think, in full form today. Like from the very start of the race, he led it and he controlled the pace.
I was very calm. I was breathing in, breathing out. Every single corner was my maximum, max push.
Me and Navneet are separated from the bunch behind, and I didn't have that pace to then go and attack as such. So I was just staying back, trying to stay back and not fall off from him.
So Abhishek, I believe, began like on 11th position in the grid, which is pretty far back, but he did a brilliant job of the race. Honestly, he overtook a lot of riders. The only two he could not catch up with were Anish Shetty and Navneet Kumar.
And in fact, last but second lap, I did manage to catch them, but the exact moment my bike went into false neutral and I had to restart the strategy again.
So the amateurs also had a reasonably good race.
Same as yesterday, Jarin came in. So there was pro rider in front of us. He was fighting with the pros. He touched this tire and so when he just crashed, I had a reaction time.
You know, this is part of their learning curve. In a race, on a track, there will be unprecedented moves by other riders and you need to work around them.
The first couple of laps, I think gained up about three positions. Later on, I kind of lost it in the last three, but I just switched back to a defensive strategy on to just hold on to the position, get the bike back home, and then maybe focus on to the next race.
Two bikes at the same line, trying to compete with each other.
6 laps, I don't know how it went. It just went like this. And the last lap was my longest lap of my life.
And in the last couple of laps, I really tried to push and see if I can make a move.
Anish Shetty, can he catch him on this time around?
I had to make this decision of is it the championship or is this win. I favor towards collecting some points safely and.
One more corner.
And yeah, last corner, last lap, I did try to make a move, and I think we had a photo finish as well.
Navneet like lightning got the jump at the front and never let it go.
This is the moment that he's waited out again. This means so much to him.
Well done, well done.
Fighting with the top pros and winning, that's what makes it even more sweet.
P1, Navneet Kumar.
So today I'll sleep good.
In addition, of course, Abhishek has just not had a good weekend. Puncture in race 1 and overtaking on a yellow flag in race 2 gave him a 30-second penalty. He's out of the podium and out of the points today also.
So maybe there might be a little more relearning onto the motorcycle by all the experiences that I've got now in these last 2 days. So it's not going to be a cakewalk, I know that. It's going to have a lot of hard work which would go into it.
I have been the fastest in Kerry, so that track is much more familiar to me. So I'm very confident about it.
I feel really proud with the whole Pro-Am format and the grassroots amateurs. The kind of enthusiasm that I saw in the grassroots amateurs, because this was something completely new to them. They are mind blown, when they do this. Yogesh had never seen a racetrack before until he came to Coimbatore for the final selection. And now he's won both races this weekend.
I need to improve myself a lot. I can feel that. Within this end of the championship, I should almost catch up with the pros. So that is my goal.
Coimbatore, I think I can beat Yogesh there. I think I can.